All right, so now I'm going to show you how to use the Adjustments tool, which is in the top header, and it is the icon next to the wrench. It's the one that looks like the magic wand. And so when you click on that, you will see a whole series of adjustments to the layer that you can make from this drop-down menu. And to be clear, it's what's on the layer. We're only really going to talk about the first two. The rest of them I don't find much use for when I'm doing a costume drawing. That doesn't mean they might not have use to you. So I'm going to introduce you to the first of the adjustments. So what I've done here is I have opened a layer, and now I'm going to open the Magic Wand tool, and I'm going to click on Hue, Saturation, and Brightness. And then at the bottom, you'll see a series of sliding bars that allow you to change the hue of what's on the layer, the saturation of the color, and the brightness of the color. And then you just slide those whatever you want. So this can be a nice way to change the color of a costume piece. Let's say you didn't quite get the blue that you want, you can adjust it here, but notice it does everything. It changes everything on a layer. So for example, if I just wanted to change that dark robe, I would put that on a separate layer and it would change that. So I can change the hue by sliding this back and forth, I can change the saturation of that color, and I can change the brightness of that color. So that's what that does. Now I'm going to click this with my fingers to go back to where I started. Right? Then color balance does something very similar. You can change the actual balance of certain colors within the composition. So if I have this and I think, oh, that's too red, I can move it a little bit this way and get a different hue, and this way I can get a different color balance. So that's what these do. And then you can choose the shadows, the midtones, or the highlights. Sometimes I find this really useful, sometimes I don't, but it is another way that you can change the color that's on the layer that you're looking at.